Well, there is the backhoe. It was left quite literally on the side of the road. You can see the drag marks where we had to drag it over here. Box is all smashed up and broke. I hope it's okay. We're going to try to take it apart piece by piece and put it up here in this trailer. I can go ahead and pull this bucket off, so that's what I'm going to do. If I can. Seems like I was stronger yesterday. Yeah, I think I will. Heavy rascal. Alright, got it hooked to that and hooked over here to the back of a truck. I'm going to slowly pull it off. I'm just going to try to get it where I can put it in them back axles. I'm ready when you are. Go slow. Do. Oh, yeah, it's on the pivot point. Maybe I can do something with that. The pins were just in the wrong spot there when I tried to put them axles on. It won't let me put the pin down in them. She's going to pull up a little bit more. It still had a green strap on it. Yeah. Okay. So glad she got that bolt there, all the nut there, all in the dirt.
Well, see, we think it is.
And that's a huge mistake. Huge mistake, Amber.
Told me to just pop it.
Well, you know, to hold it with the other hand. All right, I got to repack that bearing. The grease. Alright, now we've re-greased that. We'll clean this and get it out of the way and continue on with the business. I'm gonna do this one. Amber ran. I don't blame her. Okay. It's almost useless. Alrighty. Okay. Well, that's the both wheels on. Up next, they're wanting us to put this seat on and to put the plate on it. So, here's the plate. And here's the bolts they gave us with some lock washers. And there's the assistant. They got rid of these holes. Is that corn you're holding?
Yeah.
I'm not asking. The delivery truck was severely under-equipped there. He had a lift gate, and he was wanting to roll this out on it because he had it on a little old dolly, and he was wanting to try and turn it around, and this was way, way too long. Way too long for that. This took a tractor with a boom. Thankfully, that man had one over there, and he has thankfully let me use it. And I grabbed the back of it, and that man, I pulled it out almost to the edge of it, and he let the lift gate down as I let the boom down at the same time. And got it on the side of the road, right on the side of the road. And then we were able to drag it a little bit. I think she dragged it some with the Jeep, but I finished dragging it with the tractor. Add a little extra weight to it. There's your seat. Alright, they're wanting me to put on a few more heavier pieces, so it's time to roll this thing on off of there. Move these drop boards out of the way. Yeah, it's probably going to hit this here, this bucket. I positioned it perfectly in the way. Time for the control support. I think that was a, these bolts were a 5/8. Yep. Gaps in the end of them at least. What all I knock over here. Arr. For a second. Next is this main boom here, and they're wanting you to, that was actually in the boom, and they're wanting you to use that one and this one here that they had installed in that already, in the pivot arm. I'm going to go ahead and put on this coupler hitch just to use this little ATV jobber here to pull this up. Quite frankly, my back's almost out from yesterday's ventures of getting the thing. Grab it by this right here. Set it up on there. Here they put a little chain and pin on it. Old pin there, got a little mauled and chipping. I got many more of them, so no big deal. Looks like to me this here, on the side, it's the only one on one side here. That side doesn't have that. Looks like that goes the closest over here to the wheels as possible. Well, where I currently have the wheels. So I got two of them laid out, and I'm going to set this over here on it. Okay. A little high, like I thought. Now, what's we going over here? Alright, it needs to be angled like that on the back a little bit. You can let down on this. And pull it slightly toward the camera on the butt of it. Very slightly.
More.
That should do it. Okay. Go ahead and get that in there. I had pliers out here yesterday. Alright, well that blows.
Yeah, it's not going further up.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, wiggle it up and down a little bit. Let me go get a freaking hammer. Just hold it there, I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Don't forget about me. Do, 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 do.
Let me go feed that dog.
Go,
right
shut
quick.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, you ain't gonna hold it no more. I get to fight with this little rascal. I said you ain't gonna hold it no more.
Well, I'm just making sure. God, okay.
Alright, now time for the bucket. Little grip on her. I got the heavy end. You got a bench in your way, but go ahead and pass this.
Oh crap, it's coming up.
Good.
And that one.
I gotta get it closer to this.
It's staying.
Can you pick it up? Let me get over there and you do this side. Past that big strap. Yeah, almost. Now we get the fun part.
Hey,
We gotta get this
up there.
sitting up here.
Yeah.
You lift it up. Lift it. We're gonna get in much closer. Is it anywhere in it?
Close. Stop.
It's a little far, I think.
Go too far. I can see the hole though.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna come back a little bit and up, it looks like. Let me get this one ready. Just try to pick up on it. It might go on in there. Oh, a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Cool.
Woo. Stop.
Alright. It's now time to mount down the hoses, and luckily they're all still numbered. The hoses are all numbered, and the connections that they go on are all numbered. So that's neat, if I can find it. Yeah, each one of them has a number on it. So that makes it easy enough. And the rest of them to connect are underneath here on the little control panel. There it is. And they got a few more on the other side needs to be connected. So let me get the wrench and get to doing that. Might as well start with number 1 here. The fitting ends is a 3/4 and 11/16 for the line plugs. If you can't, just unscrew them with your hand, which I've been lucky so far. Well, there's one. Through all their business here. And flip this over here. They got a ring on it right here. And stick it right through that. And they meant for you to put them in here too, so I'll have to get a wrench for that here in a moment. Ooh, almost needed the wrench for that one. That one was in there good. A little tight. A little bit more hose slack on that one, I think. There's this jump. There we go. Over there, on to 6. And looking for 7. That leaves us with number 9. And that must be this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anymore. 10. The last one, so it won't come off. It'll be a 11/16. Okay. That was very tight in there. In hindsight, I would have done 10 before 6, but it's still possible. Okay. That should be all for that. These were what did I say they were? Went to millimeter, a 10 millimeter. And these other ones have grooves in them. This one here don't. Get in there. Let's see if we can cram them all in there. I'll just loosely put this back on. I'm sure I'm gonna need more slack for some of them. If they all want to fit, get in there, fellas. Got a lot of wrenches to pick up now. There we go. Next up is adding the hydraulic oil here. Hydraulic fluid, and it's right there. And they want 3.5 gallons. So I got me a water jug that was fortunately already plenty dry. And a 5-gallon bucket of hydraulic fluid. Here's the third one going in. Next time we're fixing to do a half a gallon. Here goes the last half. She got it almost up to the max. We're gonna let it circulate in here and then check it again. After we get the oil in the engine and all. It has a one over here to fill it with. And it's got one across from it over here to check it with right here. Takes 1 quart. 10W30 here because that's 32 degrees it says or above. It's got a fuel level thing on the bottom. That's pretty neat. Got the fuel over here on. Got it on start, which is basically the choke. Got the speed control of the motor. They said 1/3 from the turtle, and got the switch to the on position. Then they want you to pull it a few times and get the gas up in it slowly, you know. And then try to give it a crank. Well, I'll let her run for a little while. I need to put on those back wheels now. Oh yeah, I installed these little legs on it. Them go in there, and then the little extension then faces down. And you have to have the correct one for the correct side. I need a big old piece of tape on them, marked left and right, because I'm not going to be fighting with that. Trying to figure out which one that is. I got to get them back wheels back on there now and get it a little bit more level, so I can recheck the hydraulic fluid. I went around, looked at all the fittings, and checked all them under there, making sure there's no leaks. Alright, after circulation of the fluids is barely on the minimum, so it's got to have another little bit in there, up at least to the 3/4 marks again. And we got the back wheels on. Was able to lift the bucket up into the air a little bit and just pick up on the back of it here. I used a strap so it's easier. And she was able to slide those wheels on and get the pins in it. That took 5 gallons. And as you can see, it's not perfectly level. It's bent over this way. It got it up to 3/4 of the way full. With 5 full gallons, even though it said 3.5, you know, once it circulated. So plan on getting no less than 5 gallons.